Okay, now for the project, the manual mill programming assignment. We are going to put together a flow chart for the way this program should go. All right, so let me share my screen here. Using the whiteboard, I will use a text tool, and there is something for me to write in. All right, so every program starts with a header. After the header, you should always move to the tool change location, because you don't know if you have the right tool or not. All right, and then you always need to get a tool. After you get the tool, you need to ensure the position of the bed. Why do we need to ensure the position of the bed right now? Because we haven't called a work offset yet, a fixture offset, and we need to be able to invoke the length offset for the tool. Okay, so ensure the position of the bed. Once the bed position is ensured, then we can call length offset. All right. Once we call the length offset, every program has a decision to make at this point. So this is going to be a decision block. All right. This is just for your thinking for this flow chart that we're creating here. All right. What do I need to do? Okay. So this is a thought process. What do I need to do? All right. You can only do one of two things on any program ever. All right. One of two things at this point here. You're either going to be drilling some sort of hole or doing some sort of hole op. Okay. So that would be call canned cycle hole op. Okay. Or drop to a cut height because you got some sort of end milling operation. Okay. So that's an either or. Let's exemplify the or. Either call a can cycle or drop to a cut height. Drop to cut height. All right. So in our particular case, doing this diamond project, we've got, how can I highlight this? We've got drop to a cut height. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. We got drop to a cut height. All right. Okay. Don't know how to highlight that. At any rate, we got drop to a cut height. So in our particular program, we will drop the cut height. All right. So now, after you've dropped to a cut height, there's another decision to be made. All right. Do you need CDC or no CDC required? Okay. For us, we do need CDC. All right. So invoke CDC. I'm going to put a comment here. Always invoke CDC one position before it is needed. All right. Always invoke CDC one position before it is needed. Okay. As for beginning programmers, CDC is not fully active until it gets to the 2 point, the position the machine's moving to. So in order to not gouge the side of your part in any way, I like to make one of my rules, one of my beginning rules for programmers to be always invoke CDC one block before it is needed. All right. So that's the beginning. That's going to be the beginning of every program you could possibly want to write. Okay. Now, other than other than doing these first common blocks of programming, what do we need for our program? Well, now, since we are doing our definition of profile in a sub-program, it would be time for us to call the sub-program, okay? So now, after we are done calling the sub-program, we are going to return to above position AA, and then redrop to cut height, okay? Call the second CDC, call the sub. All right, now the sub is going to run for a second time. After the sub program is done running for the second time, we're going to, once again, return to above position AA. All right, then drop to cut height, and then call the third CDC. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to call the sub for the third and last time. All right. After the sub is called for the third and last time, the sub is going to run and drop. All right. The part will be done. What you need to do next is going to be a part presentation. Okay. Part presentation will return the machine's bed as close to the operator as possible and get the tool as far away as possible. And this is so you don't have, you don't fatigue your operators. All right. So because this is a very important ending of the program, let me just write it out for you. Okay. So it's going to be a G91, G30, Z0. That's right. Tool change position. Okay. And then a G28, Y0, and then your end of program, M02. All right. So here you are. That is the program in a, so to speak, mnemonics, or if you want, for lack of any shapes. All right. But it's a flow chart. Okay. So take a look at what you need to do with doing the diamond and this video. Plug in the common blocks in here, and you should get really close to your finished project. I will do another video to pull the project completely together. All right? Very good. Be seeing you real soon.